Hey, good Friday morning, YouTube. Hugmeister's Garage and Workshop. This is part 2 of our trying to get this Yamaha G9 up and running. Waiting for some parts. They're on their way. We said earlier we've got to change that solenoid. That appears to be bad. Waiting to see. I've got a diagram for that. We're going to try to clean that up a little bit, but today we're going to get try to get the platform filled in for our new battery pack and our down converter and our mini fuse panel, because we're going to add some tail lights to this with a flasher, and I ordered a 20-inch light bar we're going to put on this, just so when I'm driving across the road, I can be seen a little better. And probably going to throw this nice little box on the back that my son got me for Father's Day. I wonder what I was going to do with it, but that looks nice on the back of that. So when we get done, we'll probably throw that on there. And our battery platform, we're probably going to use this 3/4 vinyl board. So it's pretty rough where those batteries rusted the frame out, but I think there's enough. I sprayed a lot of that with rust converter. I don't know if that stuff works or not, but it looks like hopefully there's enough meat left where it'll support those boards, and we'll get that done today. So we'll be back. Well, there we go. Yeah, it looks better already. Actually, that stuff is pretty nice. I usually buy it by the sheet when it's nice to have a piece of it around. But I got enough pieces left where I think I can make a panel to put my electrical center in there with the charger and the 4 switches and stuff. So the only problem is, boy, I measured up that battery package I ordered from Vivor. It's gonna be tight, but I think I wanted to put it here, because I usually sit over here and I weigh too much, so I thought it would balance the weight out. But if I gotta put it there, I gotta put it there. It's no big deal. But this will give us room for all our other stuff, our converter and everything else. And I think those are in there tight. Everything will be bolted to that board, but they'll still be removable in case I got to get to that speed controller and take it off sometime or whatever. So we'll be back. Okay, we did get some good news today. Got that contactor swapped out. Got these batteries temporarily put in here. I got to tie them down somehow. But now when you turn the key on, we got movement. So that part is fixed. Got our new cap door put on there. Got a couple wheel bearing covers too, but I think I got a bad bearing in the front. I looked it up, and they're not that much. So if I do one, I'll do both, but parts are pretty reasonable for this actually. So I took it outside and washed it. Looks a little better, but time we get our light bar and other stuff in here, we'll be in pretty good shape, I think. All right, just got back, and I think we're gonna have a winner here. So let's keep going. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I had 4 or 5 clips from Saturday morning here that didn't show up, so they didn't transfer for some reason. Say this little GoPro is still in the learning process, but this morning I jacked the front end up because I thought I had 2 bad, or at least 1 bad wheel bearing. That actually seems pretty tight. And what I've got is, looks like the kingpins both need to be replaced, which is it's a kit. You can get it on Amazon for like 20 bucks. I'll replace both of them. That should tighten that front end up. And back here, delving into this switching a little more, what I found out with this key switch is the red is the fused hot off the battery, the brown is your speed control feed, and this other pair, it should be an independent pair that's switched, and I got no continuity across them. So I think when they messed around with twirling the wires to, you know, trying to find out what was what, they probably burnt the contacts out. So I ordered a new switch. That was like 18 bucks. And what I'm going to do is, I found out this other red comes from the same 10 amp ignition feed. I'm going to feed one side of that switch, then the other side, the switched 36 volt is going to be the trigger input for my down converter from 36 volt to 12 volt. So they'll both be on that keyed switch. I did remove the beeper. I took it out and cleaned it up, put it across the batteries, and it's dead anyway. It's caked with mud. I don't need that stinking thing. Because I see the pair that is supposed to be off of here is missing, that was supposed to run through this red and pink. The pink went to the buzzer, and when the switch closed, the red gave that power that made that annoying buzzer go off. So since it's gone anyway, I'm not going to hook the thing back up. But we got our batteries in here temporary, so I put a couple brackets down there just to hold them. But I'm glad I found that front end noise. It's got to be those king bushings or kingpin bushings. So we'll replace that when it shows up. And we're gonna find a way to bolt these platforms down. I might put some more of them rivet sitter nuts down through there, so I can just put a bolt through it, through the frame, and then I can remove that panel if I have to get to that speed controller if I have to. But that's probably the side where our 36 volt pack is going to go eventually. I think that's got just enough size for it to reach or to fit in there. Hopefully it does. That's on its way. It'll be here Thursday, so we'll get back to work here. All right, we're doing some pre-work here, seeing as we got to wait for a couple days for parts, but we did get our battery platform down. And over in my pile of junk over there, I found a couple old metal halide ballast mounting brackets. We put some self-tappers through the main frame, put some 3/4 down through there. And like Clubber Lang said, shut up, old man, I ain't going nowhere. We also ran a 3/4 chase with a piece of 3/4 PEX. I got that right underneath there, and that pops up behind here, and that's going to be our chase way to feed our, I haven't made it yet, but we're going to put our switch panel in here. We're going to cut it in, and that'll have 4 switches for our various lights and cigarette lighter and all that good stuff, light bar. So that's the plan there, but that gives us a nice clean chase all the way back. It's tie wrapped to the main frame, and I also got the 2 pieces of 1/2 inch. One run over that rear fender and the other one to the other rear fender for our tail light. So this is just a little bit of prep work. So we'll be back. Okay, I think we got a concept for our control panel. This is what we ordered. It's 4.8 times 4.8, but we got light controls. You got phone charger, 12 volt jack, and voltage in there. So I just used one of them over in my military shoulder. But what I did is I cut some more of that 3/4 board, and we're going to put it right in here. And the piece, there's a groove up here, and that actually wedges between the groove and the back to hold the top. But I'm going to bolt that down through the plastic, and then bolt it through so it'll still be removable. So I think that's going to work good. We'll be able to reach back, and we'll be able to get to our wires coming from the fuse block in the motor compartment back there. So say we just get a lot of this pre-work done. That's probably going to be about it for today. Okay, I lied to you. This is the last clip for today. I ended up putting that other, I got the batteries out. Well, I mean, we don't need them in there for now. We know what's what. So got that other piece bracketed down, still removable. Just got to back those screws out. That part there is done for now. And that is what our little panel mount is going to be right there. So actually that'll be good because it'll be under the lip, kind of out of the weather. So we'll be back when we get more parts. Have a good weekend. I got to go get the generator started. We got some bad storms coming this way, I guess. So hopefully we don't get blown away and we can finish this up. Okay, it's Sunday morning. I noticed this video is getting a little long, so we're gonna end this at part 2. Part 3 will basically, hopefully, be finishing this thing off with the when all the parts start arriving. So we got a fish string fished in up to our column area up there, and got our platforms bolted down. So stuff starts arriving, we'll have a part 3. Have a good Sunday, folks.